Hey everyone, mine is still Fox.
I'm KFC Dad, and these are the Championship predictions for week number
8.
Number 8. And we do have a midweek fixture list this week. As we always say, we do have a third member of the team. He is a very valued member of the team. He's four-legged, he's furry, he's got a tail.
And cheeky.
And lazy too. Let's just have a look what he's doing. Go on, get up you lazy mutt. We've got work to do now. Go on.
Yes, I was just having 40 winks there. That's what a dog does. He likes to have a nap.
Right then, let's quickly do the score predictions from last week and where we stand. We'll do these very, very quickly because
someone's happy here.
Okay, yeah. Right. It's fair to say that I've done very, very dismally again this week, and I don't know what's wrong with me. My predictions are.
You're not cooking on the gas.
They're through the well. Your predictions and Wesley's predictions are very, very good. Okay, so let's see who's in third place. It's KFC Dad with 35 points. Who's in second place? It is Wesley Schnauzer with 38 points. And who's in first place?
It's mine is still Fox.
Mine is Silver Fox. He's got 54 points. Smashing it in the championship. I don't know how, but he's smashing it. He doesn't even do any research. I think it's luck. Anyway, I need to get better this week, so hopefully I'll do better. As always, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Many of you watch the channel and you don't subscribe. There are people that have messages. We ask if you're outside of the country, or any part of the country, or even outside. Last week we had some people subscribe from Australia. There was a guy from Japan. So if you're outside the country and you haven't subscribe and let us know where you're subscribing from.
Yep.
So Leicester did play on Friday night against West Brom on the Friday night kickoff, and it ended in a stalemate, a draw, a 1-1 draw. It's fair to say that West Brom were the better team through most of the game, and we were quite fortunate to grab a equaliser in the last few minutes.
I don't think we should have won that game, in my opinion.
Well, we didn't win the game; we drew it, but we were lucky to draw that game. So we're grateful for the points. But what we do have to say is we've not been playing well at all, but we're picking up the points.
That's good.
What about when we do click?
I mean, hopefully we click on Tuesday night.
Well, we'll come to that when we do our game. Right then, let's crack on. It's game number 1, which is
Birmingham City versus Sheffield Wednesday.
These are the midweek fixtures, and so Birmingham City versus Sheffield Wednesday. Now, we do know that Birmingham City, they at the weekend they lost
3-0 against
Coventry. Yeah, I thought it would be a close game, but apparently not. And Sheffield Wednesday, now they picked up a little. They drew their last game 1-1 with QPR. Before that, they won. So with the limited resources they have, they're doing very, very well.
They're cooking on the gas.
They're doing all right, mate. I'm not going to keep saying cooking on the gas.
That's my favourite word.
I know it is. Okay, what's your prediction for this one?
2-1 Sheffield Wednesday.
2-1 Sheffield Wednesday. Should I copy you and see if I can get some points this week, or no? I'm gonna go 1-1 or 1-1 draw. Let's go over to Schnauzer Palace and see if he's woken up and if he's gonna do some predictions. What's your prediction, Wes?
Birmingham City versus Sheffield Wednesday. Sheffield Wednesday have done well in the last 2 games. During their last game, I think though Birmingham, even though they lost, will win this one 2-1. So 2-1 to the Blues.
Game number 2 is
Blackburn versus Swansea City.
Yes, Blackburn versus Swansea City. Now, Blackburn not doing that great, are they? They're 20th in the league at the moment, and in their last game, did they draw their last game? No, they lost their last game.
3-0
against Charlton Athletic. That wasn't expected, was it? But they did. And Swansea are doing all right. They're 13th in the league, mid-table, and they drew their last game.
1-1 draw.
With Millwall. So what's your prediction for this one?
I can see a draw.
A draw.
1-1.
You've gone 1-1. I've gone 2-1 to Swansea City. Now, let's see what Mr. Schnauzer is saying.
Blackburn Rovers versus Swansea City. Now, Blackburn Rovers not having the best of times of late. Swansea City are doing okay, and that's why I have gone for a 1-0 win for Swansea City.
Game number 3 is
Bristol City versus Ipswich Town.
Bristol City versus Ipswich Town. Right, now, Bristol City are in that top 6 in 4th place at the moment. They did draw their last game, though, didn't they?
They got a draw, a good point
against
a 0-0 draw
with a good against a good Preston side.
Yes.
And their opponents, Ipswich. Now, Ipswich haven't started off the season very well, but having said that, they've only lost once in their last 5 games, and they won their last game, didn't they?
Yes, 2-1 against Portsmouth.
2-1 against Portsmouth, and they do have a game in hand, which is the abandoned game, which is a bit unfair to Blackburn because they're going to have to play that game again. And when it was abandoned, Blackburn had Ipswich had a man sent off, and Blackburn were 1-0 up. But that's going to be wiped clean, and it's going to be start from 0-0, which is a bit unfair for Blackburn, I think.
I don't think so.
You don't?
No, because our player sent off Ipswich did.
Yeah, but when they play again, they won't have. They'll be playing with 11 men again.
Oh yeah.
That's unfair.
Yeah, unfair. Yeah, true.
Okay, so what's your prediction for this game?
You know what I'm saying? This one, I can see. You said you. Let's go to KFC Dad first.
You want me to go first? Okay, I'm going to go for an Ipswich Town win. I'm going to go 2-1.
No, I'm going to Mikey, Bristol City to win 2-1.
Bristol City to win 2-1. Okay, all right.
They'll be back on the 3 points.
All right. Okay, let's go over to Mr. Schnauzer.
Bristol City versus Ipswich Town. Bristol City in the top 6 and Ipswich at 12th at the moment. Ipswich are doing well and have won their last game. But I'm going to go for a Desmond on this one. I couldn't make up my mind. So a 2-2 draw for this.
Game number 4 is
Hull City versus Preston North End.
Hull City versus Preston North End. Now, let's start off with Hull City. Hull City in their last game, they did lose, didn't they, to Watford 2-1.
Yes.
And they haven't done that well, have they? They're
18th.
They're 18th in the league. Yeah. What about their opponents?
Preston doing extremely well.
They're in top 6. They're 6th position at the moment. They did draw their last game 0-0 with Bristol City.
That's a massive draw for them.
But they have played some of the bigger teams like Ipswich, the ones that relegated teams.
And Mighty Leicester.
The what?
Mighty Leicester.
Why are you saying that?
That's what we call them.
Yeah, okay. All right, okay, so what's your prediction for this game?
2-1 to Preston.
2-1 to Preston. I've gone for a Preston win as well. I've gone 2-0 to Preston. What about Mr. Schnauzer? Will he sway the other way?
Hull City versus Preston North End. I think Preston North End will be too strong for Hull City, and I've gone for a 1-0 win to Preston North End.
Game number 5 is
Leicester City versus Wrexham.
Yes, our Leicester City versus Wrexham. Shall we start off with our team first? Okay, Leicester City. So we played on Friday night, like we said earlier, and we got a 1-1 draw. Now, it's fair to say we haven't been playing very well at all this season, have we?
No.
But we are still picking up points, which is very, very important, and we are still in that top 6. But how long can that continue? By not playing very well, we have to click sometime, haven't we?
I think hopefully we'll click this on Tuesday night.
Well, let's have a look at Wrexham. Wrexham, They've only lost once in their last 5 games.
They're doing decent.
They're doing all right, you know, for a newly promoted side who've acquired a lot of new faces to their team.
But they got Connor Cody in there.
Danny Ward.
Danny Ward is still injured his shoulder.
Is he?
Yeah.
In their last game, they got a 1-1 draw with Derby, which was good. They were leading from a lot of that game, and then Derby got the draw. Right, because this will be, I think, a tough game for both teams. I don't know how Leicester will play. I think we're better at home slightly than we have been away this season.
Yeah.
What are you going for on this one?
2-1 Leicester.
2-1 Leicester. I've gone for a Leicester win as well. I don't think it'll be an easy win, but I've gone 2-0 Leicester. We have seemed to be quite solid in our defence. I know we've let in a couple of goals and that, but we're not letting in loads of goals.
That's in massive positive news.
So that's our predictions. What about Mr. Schnauzer?
Leicester City, my team versus Wrexham. Now, Wrexham, we haven't played them in a long time, so this will be an interesting game. I will back my team, and I've gone for a 1-0 win for my team, Leicester City.
Game number 6 is
Middlesbrough versus Stoke City.
Middlesbrough versus Stoke City. Now, that's a top 3 clash. That is Middlesbrough sitting top of the league, and Stoke have dropped down to 3rd because Coventry have overtaken them. Middlesbrough are on 17 points, and Stoke are on 13 points. Just 1 point ahead of Leicester.
Ooh, fun.
Okay, so let's have a look at Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough drew their last game against... who did they draw with? Southampton.
The Saints.
Yeah, a 1-1 draw in that last game.
And also Stoke got a 1-1 draw against Norwich City.
Yeah, and Middlesbrough, they haven't lost a game yet. They've won 5 and drawn 2, whereas Stoke have won 4, drawn 1 and lost 2.
Not too bad for them.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm saying. 1-1 draw.
1-1 draw. You're going all square. What did I say for this one? You know what? I've gone for the same as you. I've gone 1-1 draw as well.
How about Wesley Schanauzer?
Mr. Schnauzer, what's your prediction, please?
Middlesbrough versus Stoke City, 1st versus 3rd in this game. I think both teams have started the season off well, and I think this one will be another Borough win, and I've gone 2-1 to the Borough.
Game number 7 is
Sheffield United versus Southampton.
Sheffield United versus Southampton. Now, let's see, what do we make of this one? Sheffield United reunited with Chris Wilder now for the 3rd time.
And also they've got massive 3 points.
They did. And is this the Chris Wilder Sheffield United revival? Has he, got to get it going?
I don't know. I'm not too sure.
I don't know either. But what about Southampton? Southampton got a draw, didn't they, in the last game?
Yeah, 0-0 draw against Borough.
Which is a good draw for Southampton, because Borough are leading the way at the top of the league. So, what's your prediction for this one, mate?
1-1 draw.
1-1.
Now I'm going to say 2-1 draw in Devon.
2-2 draw, you mean?
Yeah.
Not 2-1 draw. That's not a draw. Okay, 2-2 draw at Desmond. All right, I'm going to go for a shock. Sheffield United win. I'm going to go 1-0, and the Chris Wilder revival has begun. And so I'm going to go for a 1-0 win. But knowing my predictions, it's probably not going to happen, because I've got 1 point last week and 2 points the week before. So it's Let's see what Mr. Schnauzer wants.
Sheffield United versus Southampton. Both teams have not started off well. Sheffield United change of manager, and Chris Wilder getting his first win under the belt in his last game. However, I think this will be a 1-1 draw.
Game number 8 is
Derby County versus Charlton Athletic.
Derby County versus Charlton Athletic. Let's start off with our neighbours, Derby County. Now, Derby County are one place above the relegation zone, but they did draw their last game against Wrexham.
1-1 draw.
A 1-1 draw.
And that's a massive point for them.
It is, and they've only lost once in their last 5 games. So they've had 3 draws and a win as well.
And Charlton doing extremely well.
Yeah, for a newly promoted side, Charlton, they're one place outside of the playoffs, in 7th place at the moment. They haven't lost in their last 3, but they've won their last 2 games. And in their last game, they won 3-0.
Yes, against Blackburn.
Against Blackburn, yeah. So they're doing extremely well. I think our new friend, what's his name? Brazilian or something. He'll be very happy with that. Right.
You know what I'm saying on this one? 2-1 to Charlton.
2-1 to Charlton. I've gone for the same scoreline as you, so hopefully pick up some points. 2-1 to Charlton I've gone for as well. Let's see what Mr. Schnauzer's saying.
Derby County versus Charlton Athletic. Charlton are doing very well at the moment, 7th in the league. However, I do think, and I got this feeling that Derby are going to get a win here, and I'm going to go for a 1-0 Derby win.
Game number 9 is
Millwall versus Coventry City.
Okay, this will be a tasty game. Millwall versus Coventry City. Okay, so let's start off with Millwall. Millwall are currently 10th in the league. They drew their last game and haven't lost in the last 3 games.
They're doing very well.
They're doing okay, mate. They're doing okay. But Coventry are doing even better. They sit 2nd in the league. They jumped up to 2nd in the league, getting that 3-0 win against
Birmingham.
Birmingham has catapulted them up there. Only by 1 point though, because we got 12 points and Coventry have got 13 points. But Coventry, like Middlesbrough, haven't lost a game this season. And so they're cooking on the gas. Okay, so what's your prediction for this one, mate?
You know, I'm going to say it to you now. I've got a feeling underdogs Millwall will win 2-1.
Okay. Should I copy you and get some points? Or should I go with my heart and think, I'm going to go with my heart even if I don't get any points. I'm going to go 3-1 win for Coventry.
To our neighbours.
Yes, 3-1 win for Coventry City. They score lots of goals. You know, they're doing good. They're 2nd in the league. So it's a Coventry win for me. What about Mr. Schnauzer?
It's Millwall versus Coventry City, the high-flying Coventry City. Millwall have done really well, and I think they're a good side, but Coventry are a cut above many of the sides in the Championship, and I think this will be a 2-0 win for Coventry City.
Game number 10 is
Norwich City versus West Brom, the Albion.
West Bromwich Albion, yes. Let's start off with Norwich City, the Canaries.
They're not doing very well. Hit and miss, winning games, losing games, drawing games.
Yeah, they're 14th in the league at the moment. In their last game, they drew with Stoke.
Yes.
Which is not a bad draw, is it?
That's a good point for them.
Yeah, it's a good point because Stoke are 3rd in the league.
And the Baggies was winning 1-0 against us, 1-0. They're playing extremely well against us. And then after that, we nicked it, got a 1 point, got a goal and back, and then it's 1-1.
Yeah, okay, well, you said it all there. They were doing very well against us. They were winning 1-0 after 10 minutes.
And then they missed the sitter.
They did. They missed a... what a sitter that was. That could have wrapped up the points for them, but it didn't happen. So, what's your prediction for this one, mate?
2-1 to West Brom Albion.
2-1 to West Brom. I've gone the same as you. I've gone 2-1 to West Brom as well.
Are you copying me, KFC Dad?
I am, to get some points.
What about Wesley Schanauzer?
Wesley, your prediction, please.
Norwich City versus West Bromwich Albion. This has got stalemate written all over it. That's why I've gone for a 1-1 draw in this game.
Game number 11 is
Portsmouth versus Watford.
Portsmouth versus Watford. Now, let's start off with Portsmouth. They are 17th in the league at the moment. They've won once in their last 5 games. They did go through a spell where they were drawing and winning, and they hadn't lost in 3, but they've lost their last 2 games.
It's coming off the gas.
They're coming off the gas. Okay, and their opponents are Watford. Now, Watford are in a similar position because they're just 1 point ahead of, 1 place ahead of them in 16th place at the moment, both on 8 points.
Yep.
And but Watford did win their last game,
2-1 against Hull City.
So, what's your prediction for this one, mate?
1-0 to Watford.
You've gone 1-0 to Watford. I'm going to go 1-0 to Portsmouth for this one.
What about the Wesley Schanauzer?
Wesley?
Portsmouth versus Watford, 2 teams in the bottom half of the table, 16th and 17th place, because Portsmouth are at home. That's why I've got to go for a 2-1 win to Pompey.
Okay, game number 12, the last game of the midweek games.
It's, Queen Park Rangers and Oxford United.
Okay, QPR versus Oxford. Now, QPR, you have to say, we said it last week, didn't they? They picked up after that 7-1 loss to Coventry. And
got Jorgensen's.
Yeah, they've done very well, haven't they? Where are they at the moment? They're 9th in the league. They haven't lost in the last 4. They did draw their last game against Sheffield Wednesday, but they're doing all right. You know, they're doing all right.
Decent. And Oxford hit and miss.
Well, they are in the bottom 3. They were doing okay up until the last game.
Yeah.
But they did lose in their last game against. Who did they lose against? Sheffield United, 1-0. So, what's your prediction for this one, mate?
2-1 QPR.
2-1 to QPR. Okay, I've gone for a Desmond. Gone for a 2-2 draw.
Oh, wow.
Now, let's go over to Schnauzer Palace. What's that last prediction from you, Wesley?
QPR versus Oxford United is the last game on the Wednesday night, and I think this will end up a draw, a 1-1 draw in this game. Thank you for watching, guys, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next prediction vlog.
That concludes our predictions for the midweek fixtures, week number 8, and we hope you've enjoyed watching.
Yep. And
I hope I get some points this week.
I get all the points.
We don't want him steaming ahead. Well, he's already steaming ahead. So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And
we'll see you at Wrexham at home.
Yes, we'll see you at Wrexham. And then following that, at the weekend, we're away to Swansea.
Again.
So we'll see you on either one of those.
Come on, Leicester. Let's go.
Adios, amigos.